Microphone working here for live stream. Sawadee Kap. Hello and welcome to Daily Wisdom, Walking the Path with the Buddha. Today is our group learning program, and I'll be guiding you in a loving kindness meditation. This is a meditation that helps you to rewire the mind to be loving and kind in all situations. You're going to need to do this meditation on a regular basis, but then you're going to need to practice through your intentions, speech, and actions, being loving and kind through the people with the people around you. So this meditation, we're going to be doing affirmations in our mind or phrases in the mind that's essentially helping you to get rid of anger, hatred, ill will, and all the lesser versions like frustration, agitation, annoyance, even the slightest dislike. So I'd like to welcome all of you, whether you're joining for the first time or you're joining regularly. I'm going to be starting with some chanting to ease the mind into meditation. I'll be guiding you in a breathing mindfulness meditation session. Then it's going to be quiet just for a brief period while the mind is doing the breathing mindfulness meditation. I'm going to come back in with these phrases that you'll hear me saying things like, may I be peaceful, safe, well, and free of discontentedness, going to wider and wider rings until we get to all beings. Then we're going to go back to breathing mindfulness, and then we're going to come out of that with some chanting. And then I'm going to open up to any and all questions that you have, whether you're in Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom. You can ask questions by putting that into the comment section, or in Zoom, you can raise your hand electronically, unmute your microphone, and ask questions that way. So if you'd like to join for meditation, pull up a meditation cushion or chair or whatever it is you like to use when you're meditating. I'll go ahead and get started, and you're welcome to join in with the chanting if you like. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Emakewa Bhutang Mahakevanang Apivateyami Savakato Mahakevata Tammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipano Mahakevato Savaka Sankho Sanghang Namami Namo Rasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Rasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Rasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti piso emakewa Arahang Samma Sambuddho Vicacaranang sammuno Sakato rokawitu Anutero purisa Dhamma sati satatawa manusanang Bhutto Bhagavati. All right, with the lower body and hands and arms comfortable, and the upper body erect, just close the eyes and start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Here you're just looking to establish the breath, a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. Not forced or controlled, just a gradual inhale through the nose, experiencing the full breath. And then, whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Your breath may not match up with the guidance that I'm providing, and that's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here for guidance. You can use this voice as a reminder that whenever you get to the next inhale, breathing gradually through the nose, developing a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. And then whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose, experiencing the full breath. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the breath well established, start fixating the mind on the breath, either the sound of the breath coming into the nose or the sensation of air moving over the skin into the nose. The breath is the present moment. Fixate the mind on the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the mind fixated on the breath, whenever you notice that it moves off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. No need to observe the thought, label it, judge it, analyze it, or even try to figure out where it's coming from. Whenever you notice that the mind is moved off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. I'm going to be quiet now and let you do this work of focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. Then I'll be back with more guidance on loving kindness meditation. You have nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. No one needs you right now. This is your time to focus on the breath. Breathing in and out. Continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Repeat these phrases in the mind on the out breath. May I be peaceful. May I be safe. May I be well. May I be free of all discontentedness in the suffering that it causes. May mom and dad be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness in the suffering that it causes. May my family, friends, co-workers, and neighbors all be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness in the suffering that it causes. May all those who have caused me harm be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness in the suffering that it causes. May all those who I have harmed be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness in the suffering that it causes. May all beings, wherever they reside, be peaceful. May all beings be safe. May all beings be well. May all beings be free of discontentedness and the suffering that it causes. Now return back to breathing mindfulness meditation, focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. Breathing in and out. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Emakewa Bhutang Mahakewanang Abhivateyami Savakato Emakewata Tammo Dhammang namasami Supatipano emahakewato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang namami Namo Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอิติปิโสเอมะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิชาจารนังสัมมุโนสกาโตโรกาวิตุอนุเตโรปุริสาดามาสติสัตตาตาวามนุสนังโอโตภาควาติ Okay, if you guys would like to slowly make your way out of meditation. Once again, welcome to all of you guys. Nice to see everyone in class. This was loving kindness meditation. It's going to help you to completely transform your mind away from anger, hatred, ill will, and all the lesser versions, even the slightest dislike towards others. You're going to need to do this each morning, and you can even do it through the day as you're having challenges with anger and frustration, but you would definitely like to be doing it at least once a day. And then you're going to need to understand the Eightfold Path to be able to go out into the world and be loving and kind through your intentions, speech, and actions. So let me know what questions you guys have related to the teachings of the Buddha, your meditation practice, anything you'd like to ask. You can put that into Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom in the comments section, or you can raise your hand in Zoom and ask any questions that you like. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions anywhere. So what I'll do then is just end by saying thank you for your interest to understand the teachings of the Buddha. And if you'd like, next week on Sunday and on Wednesday, we're going to have additional classes for the group learning program. Each Sunday at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Thai time, I have classes where you can be gradually learning the path to enlightenment. The Sunday class is going to be on chapter 18 from this book, Developing a Life Practice, The Path That Leads to Enlightenment. This chapter is titled God's Creative Actions. You Have Free Will. This is where you can learn about this being of God, of how to get to enlightenment, either with a relationship with this being or without a relationship with this being. Oftentimes people think the Buddha didn't teach about this being of God, but he actually did. So I'm going to help you to be able to understand this being and how to actually make your way to enlightenment, either with a relationship or without a relationship. But there's certain things that you're going to need to learn as part of that. So once again, thank you all for joining, and perhaps I'll see you guys in a future class. We'll see you next time. Take care. Sawadee ka. Thank you again for watching. Enjoy your meditation. Look forward to seeing you online and answering any questions that you might have. Thank you so much.